Hi, first graders. I'm so excited to read the book Iris and Walter and the Field Trip for you. This book is written by Alyssa Hayden Guest and illustrated by Christine Debonair. As we read, let's use one of our reading strategies and let's try to remember to keep track of where and when our characters are in the book. Chapter 1, The Aquarium. One day, Iris's teacher, Miss Cherry, had an exciting announcement. This Friday, we're going on a field trip to the aquarium. The aquarium, said Iris's best friend Walter. Oh boy! Are we going to see sharks? Asked Benny. Are we going to see penguins? Asked Iris. Are we going to see the starfish? Asked Jenny. We are all going to see many wonderful things, said Miss Cherry. Friends, where are our characters right now? They're at school, they're in the classroom. That night, Walter had supper at Iris's house. Well, first graders, our where has changed. The children are no longer at school. Now they're at Iris's house, and it is dinner time. Our class is going on a field trip, Rosie, said Iris. Up, said baby Rose. Where are you going? Asked Iris's father. We're going to the aquarium, said Iris. On a bus, said Walter. And we're going to see the penguins, Iris told Grandpa. I love penguins, said Grandpa. And after that, we're going to have a picnic in the park, said Walter. Oh my, I wish I were going on the field trip, said Iris's mother. Hey, Walter, do you want to be bus buddies? Iris asked. Sure, said Walter. Chapter 2, The Bus Ride. Friends, I can tell from the picture, and I bet you were thinking it too, that our time has changed. It's the next day. We know from the words in the book that it's Friday morning, and you can see that now the children are at the school waiting to get on the bus. On Friday morning, Miss Cherry said, We are very lucky to have Jenny's mother come on the field trip with us today. Jenny gave her mother a big hug. I know we're going to have a great time, said Miss Cherry. Now let's go over the rules. Remember, pay attention, hang on to your partner, stay with the group, and if you get lost, stay where you are and I will find you, said Miss Cherry. I've never been lost, have you? Iris asked Lulu. No, and I sure wouldn't want to be, said Lulu. That would be scary, said Benny. Really scary, said Walter. The children climbed aboard the school bus. Iris and Walter chose the very last seat. They bounced up and down. Benny told knock-knock jokes. Lulu made up silly fish songs. Everyone was happy and excited. Nobody thought any more about getting lost. Chapter 3, Where's Walter? It looks like the children have arrived at the aquarium, and this is the chapter where we might find out if Walter is the character who might get lost. When the bus pulled up in front of the aquarium, Iris said, Look at all the people. Hey, Walter, said Benny, that boy is wearing a shirt just like yours. He is, said Walter. Now, children, it's very crowded here, so keep your eyes on me, said Miss Cherry. The children walked down a dark hallway. Everywhere they looked, there were fish. Ooh, they whispered. Sharks, said Benny. They look mean, said Iris. While the children were looking at the sharks, Miss Cherry and Jenny's mother counted everyone. Okay, follow me, said Miss Cherry. They came to the coral reef. Wow, said Iris and Benny. Walter could not say a word. He watched the angelfish swim and shimmer, the hermit crab scurry, and the seagrass sway. Walter had never seen anything as wonderful as the coral reef. Are we going to see the penguins soon? Asked Iris. That's our next stop, said Miss Cherry, and she counted everyone again. Off we go, said Miss Cherry. They walked past the starfish. They walked past the seahorses. Oh, look, there are the penguins, said Iris, taking Walter's hand. Don't you think they're cute, Walter? But Walter didn't answer. Iris turned around. She saw a boy. You're not Walter, said Iris. I'm Nick, said the boy. Where is my class? He asked. Boys and girls, we're going to stop our reading right here because this is the perfect opportunity for us to use another reading strategy in our toolkit and predict what might happen next. What do you think will happen next in this story? Where do you think Walter is? Will Iris be able to find her friend? Well, I'd like you to think about that. Use everything you know about this book and make a prediction. Later in this assignment, I'd like you to try Flipgrid. Use the Flipgrid video to tell us your very short prediction of what you think will happen next in the Iris and Walter book. Do you think that Iris will find Walter? Let us know. Where do you think Walter is, by the way? And once you've left your video with your prediction, we'll be able to see it. If you're not comfortable using Flipgrid, or if it's not something that works for your family, that's okay. You could just think about what your prediction is and write it down, but please keep it very, very short, no more than 2 sentences. I can't wait to hear what all of your predictions are.